We're going to move over to the DeFi ecosystem where Near Protocol is now launching a DeFi Mindshare grant of $800 million. So this follows up on some other incentive programs from teams like Avalanche, Harmony, Phantom, a bunch of other layer ones that are basically competing with Ethereum and trying to attract developers to their blockchain, much in the same way that Ethereum attracted a lot of attention to its blockchain with DeFi Summer in 2020. So basically, there's throwing a lot of money at the wall and seeing what sticks. And I think to some degree, it's been pretty successful. We saw that BSC, Binance Smart Chain, did this earlier in the year with a more limited size grant, and they attracted a lot of attention, and BSC became a sizable competitor to Ethereum. Also saw the same thing happen with Avalanche earlier this summer, where they threw a lot of money at the wall, and they also got a lot of people to jump on their bandwagon. So Near is kind of doing the same thing. Notably, Near and Ethereum are a little bit more compatible, I'd say, and they're not as competitive as some of these other chains like Ethereum and BSC or Ethereum and Solana. Typically, they kind of butt heads. Ethereum and Near, typically you see a lot of investors share bags for both tokens, or they share resources, or they share similar design protocols here. But Near wants more attention on its protocol, and it's been live for over a year now. So they're throwing money at the wall and seeing what sticks. Zach, I'm going to throw this one to you first.
$800 million is muy grande, way bigger than a lot of the other incentive programs that have been rolled out in recent months. So if Near can surge back into relevance on the strength of this package, more power to them. It's interesting to see this happening. It's been a while since we've had a Near headline on the site, right? This is a project that launched, I think Will Foxley wrote this story, launched in stealth in April 2020. And it's sort of been quietly building in the background. They haven't done any of these big announcements yet. And this is they've been saving up, and this is their big announcement here, that they have a ton of incentives focused in different lanes for both developers, projects. They have a regional fund. There's all sorts of different stuff. Big slice of that is specifically earmarked for DeFi projects. So the fact that they're coming out with this big splashy number to try to get people building on and using this, one of these high speed proof of stake networks, super interesting. And I'm really curious to see if it works, because, some have had success. Others, I think we haven't seen a ton of migration toward. So if they can concoct these sweeteners in such a way that folks come to Near and build on that greenfield, I'm going to be watching that, because it's going to be interesting to see if there's enough room for folks to build on all these networks. That's what stands out to me. Just the sheer size of this one, honestly, stands out and is quite striking. But yeah, that's my take. I don't know, Danny, what do you got?
I got nothing, man. This is just as bad as when I was on CNBC. They asked me about Ethereum forking, and I did not know a damn thing. So I'm going to pass.
That was a good time.
I'll pick it up really quick.
Prediction too, or something. They're like, "Is ETH going up?" And you're like, "Sir, I don't. Not my thing."
ETH whisperer.
Yeah,
I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll close out the segment here because we're fading fast. I think the important question is if this money sticks. We saw BSC, Avalanche, a lot of these protocols have given money to random developers and said, come build on us. And then the money goes in there, people jump on it, they make a lot of money, and then everyone leaves. And the circus tents become empty again. Near doesn't want to have that situation. If they want to be competitor for the next 5, 10, 20 years, they need to get this money to stick around, and they need traders to stay on the Near protocol, much in the same way that Ethereum has been able to get traders and DeFi builders and application builders to stay on its chain. So that would be the takeaway for me, Danny. Did you get that?
You heard it here first. 20-year time scale only in crypto with Will Foxley.
Big brain Will Foxley. All right,